Black history was largely ignored by historians and the general public until the 20th century. At the forefront of the push to bring black history into public consciousness was a scholar and son of former slaves, Dr. Carter G. Woodson. Born in Virginia in 1875, Carter Woodson escaped poverty through education, ultimately receiving a doctorate from Harvard University in 1912. Throughout his studies, Woodson had noticed that the role of African Americans in American history was either misrepresented or missing altogether from the history books. Determined to encourage black studies and tell the stories of his people, he founded the Association for the Study of Negro Life in 1915. A year later, he began publishing the Journal of Negro History, now known as the Journal of African American History. Page by page, African Americans wrote themselves back into the history books. Encouraged by a swell of support, Woodson organized the first annual Negro History Week in 1926 for the second week of February to coincide with the birthdays of both Abraham Lincoln and Frederick Douglass. The civil rights movement of the 1960s reflected the growing pride and cultural identity among the black community. By the nation's bicentennial in 1976, African Americans were embracing their heritage and reminding America that black was beautiful. 26 years after Carter Woodson's death, Negro History Week became Black History Month as part of the bicentennial celebration. Dr. Carter Woodson left an indelible mark. His work ensured the long and rich histories of African Americans would never be forgotten.
This past Tuesday, new members were able to get to know the church staff, deacon, deaconesses, and the ministry leaders of the sanctuary. The new members also had the opportunity to introduce themselves and personally speak with individual ministry leaders. Welcome, new members. You are now a part of the sanctuary family. Following new members' orientation, the ministry leaders of the sanctuary came together to discuss the upcoming events for 2013. Special thanks to all ministry leaders. Job well done. On Friday, Girl Talk and Gems hosted an open house for young ladies from the ages 5 to 18. The young ladies received words of encouragement from State's Attorney Angela Alsobrooks and Pastor Macklin. First Lady and the committee celebrated the young ladies for their faithfulness and the remarkable turnaround in their lives. These programs are making a great impact in the lives of young ladies, and we look forward to seeing what's in store for Girl Talk and Gems in 2013. Congratulations, everyone. Don't forget, young people, Young People's Church will take place today at 10 a.m. in the Coleman Room. Minister Anthony Holmes Sr. will be preaching from the title, The Truth About Trouble. We look forward to seeing all young people today at the Youth Church Worship Experience. Make plans now to attend Lord's Supper service Wednesday, February 6, 2013. Noonday Lord's Supper service will take place at 12 noon in the multipurpose facility. Pastor Macklin will be bringing the word, and the Golden Ages Chorale will be singing. We will have our evening Lord's Supper service at 7 p.m. in the sanctuary. Pastor Garfield Burton, pastor of Macedonia Baptist Church in Washington, D.C., will be our guest preacher.
We're so concerned at looking at people instead of looking at what they're really saying. We're so concerned at looking at what they drive and where they live, and you better be concerned with how they live it. Did you hear what I said up in here? Tell somebody how you're living. And I don't mean in living color. Are you living holy? Are you living righteous? I said, are you living holy today? Has God been good to you? Well, if God been good to you, you don't mind giving him some praise right quick, because he's worthy to be praised.
We encourage all of you to attend Lord's Supper service and bring your family along with you. To those that are being baptized, plan to attend baptism on February 6th at 6:30 p.m. in the multi-purpose facility. We will celebrate Couples Sunday on February 10th. Minister Conrad and Sister Shannon Edie will be bringing the word at the 7 a.m. worship service. Minister Terrell and Minister Shirley Shepherd will preach at our 10 a.m. worship service. The Couples Dance Ministry will minister in dance, praise and worship will lead us into worship, and the Kingdom Choir will minister in song. Single, in a relationship, engaged, or married, join us on Monday, February 11th at 7 o'clock p.m. as Bishop Joseph Walker brings his real, raw, relevant, and inspiring conference to the sanctuary. You don't want to miss this powerful event.
Are you ready for some championship football?
It's a man's game tonight now, you know that.
Well, so are we.
What's up, big boy?
The Men's Ministry presents the annual Family Super Bowl Bash, Sunday, February 3rd from 6 until 10 p.m. in the multi-purpose facility. Food, hamburgers, turkey burgers, hot dogs, half-smoked sausage, baked beans, and much, much more. Family, games, and fellowship, and plenty of giveaways. Donation only $7. Get your tickets now.
And that concludes this week's edition of the Sanctuary Scene. Make sure you stay connected to the church throughout the week through social networks. You can visit us on Facebook, facebook.com/The Sanctuary at Kingdom Square. Check us out on YouTube, youtube.com/The Sanctuary at KS, and on Twitter at The Sanctuary using the hashtag TSACS. Until next week, be blessed.